Yo, so I want to address the elephant in the room right now. If I sound like shit, if the editing on this video is complete dog shit, it's because my computer is not working right now, and I'm editing all of this, recording all of it off of my phone. Just cut me a little bit of slack for this video. I'm just trying to get something out, but it is what it is. It should be good by next week, though. But today, I want to talk about a really stupid, dumbass debate that I think everybody who has engaged with One Piece has already had their take on, has already shared their take on it. I see it everywhere. TikTok, YouTube. I'm not on TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Twitter. It's everywhere. This is like the biggest fucking debate in all of One Piece, and it's so stupid. And that debate is Sanji versus Zoro. It's the most stupid, pointless debate ever. And I'll explain why later in this video. So Sanji versus Zoro is a tale as old as time itself, really. I mean, this beef has literally been going on for longer than I've been alive, and I'm really old. Like, I'm an ancient motherfucker. Like, seriously, I'm about to be in my deathbed old. Like, I'm old as fuck, and this shit's been going on for longer than I've been alive, so that's quite the feat. So pretty much, as soon as Sanji and Zoro first locked eyes, destiny took over. They were meant for each other. They were just a match made in heaven. Aside from all of the sexual tension and whatever, they'd constantly beef. Sanji would always call Zoro a little stupid little moss head, green head idiot. And Zoro would call Sanji a simpy little bitch, which, I mean, he's not wrong there either. They hate each other, but they also have mutual respect for each other at the end of the day. And they're also, like, right next to each other in terms of strength. Like, Zoro's the number 2 and Sanji's the number 3. So that right there alone causes a lot of discourse and arguments. It's just a complete recipe for disaster when it comes to the fan base of these two characters. And I mean, this is nobody's fault except for Oda's at the end of the day. And I mean, I guess this beef kind of benefits One Piece because I think everybody knows about this beef. Even people who don't watch One Piece know about this beef. But Oda himself seems to be like the only person who is actually neutral in this. But there's other outside sources that aren't. For example, Toei. Toei is the animator of the One Piece anime, pretty much. And they just straight up like Zoro more than anybody, especially Sanji. So the Zoro versus King fight and the Sanji versus Queen fight happened in like back-to-back episodes, literally like a week apart. And the Sanji fight happened first. And I was like, damn, it's going to be really tough for them to top the Zoro versus King fight for this. And then once the Zoro versus King fight came out, I was like, well, they really did Sanji dirty. This fucking is amazing compared to this. Like, it makes the Sanji versus Queen fight look like shit. It makes it look like I could have animated this Sanji versus Queen fight. Like, that's how big of a difference there was in quality. The Zoro versus King fight looked like a fucking movie. Better than the movies. But anyway, what I'm saying here is the fans of Sanji and the fans of Zoro treat each other like the anime characters fucking treat each other, pretty much. They get at each other. So I'm personally a Sanji fan, and if I ever see a Zoro fan, it's on sight. It's hands on sight. You know, it might even escalate like further than that. I rep Sanji, okay? And if you rep Zoro, I'm sorry, but like it's gonna go down. And the Zoro fan will know exactly what to do because it won't be their first rodeo either. But my main problem with this beef and this whole thing is that Sanji fans think that Sanji is on the same level of strength, or I guess they're on the same level, but like Sanji can beat Zoro, which is just not the fucking case. That's just not true. I like Sanji because I think he's just a better character than Zoro. He has a very unique fighting style. Like, nobody is out here fucking kickboxing motherfuckers like Sanji, but that's not what the majority thinks. Clearly. It seems like if you're a fan of one of these characters, you have to believe that they're the strongest people in the series. Nobody holds a candle to them. There is two things that I think most level-headed, non-delusional people can agree with about the Sanji versus Zoro beef or whatever. It's that Sanji has a better backstory and is generally a better written character, I'd say. And Zoro is just stronger than Sanji, okay? Zoro is and always will be the better fighter. He's always going to fight, like, tougher people than Sanji will. That's just how it is. And look, as a Sanji dick sucker, just being comparable to Zoro is a huge fucking feat because Sanji doesn't even care about being strong. Like, I mean, it's cool, but his main goal is finding a big body of water that doesn't exist, and Zoro's goal is directly related to how strong he is. He wants to be the world's strongest swordsman. Sanji doesn't care about any of that, and he's still almost as strong as Zoro. That's pretty fucking crazy. I'll take that. But yeah, that's about it. I've been wanting to make a video about this topic for quite a while now because I see discourse about it everywhere, every single day. You know, I had to get my one piece out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm apologizing to you because I'm very sorry this video is probably going to be garbage. I'm going to have a hell of a time editing it because it's all on my phone. It's just primitive as fuck, but I'm very sorry about that. But yeah.